I've watched companies come up and they're, a glorified wrapper on ChatGPT. And there have been a lot of these sort of like AI for travel startups that pop up. And as a traveler, I try them, but then ultimately I like using ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or whatever I'm using to plan my trip and to find recommendations and things to do better than using these like travel specific ones. So I think at the pace it's moving, it's a very tough thing to crack. There's just so many random like companies that are doing AI for the sake of AI.
Companies can use like a chat GPT or Claude or one of these, and they can take their sort of their model and just put like branding over it. And you're essentially just using chat GPT, but it says, travel recommendation app or whatever, but it's really just chat GPT. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Each of those sort of wrapper apps has their own edge, I would say. They're giving the AI a little bit more context. They're giving some engineered prompts, but ultimately those can only go so far. And I think if the interface is a chat window and the company is basically pre-told the AI in that context, you're a travel agent recommending, they're giving some additional context to the AI to make their responses a little bit different than what you'd get if you just asked the question on OpenAI directly. And maybe you've given them some information about yourself, what you're interested in, how you travel. But generally, it's very shallow, I've found.